everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a grocery haul to share with you. So I've had my Tesco's delivery just turn up. If you've been here before, you'll know that I do a Tesco's delivery saver plan. So I pay monthly and I can have as many deliveries as I like, so long as I spend like a minimum amount, and then I don't get charged for any of them. So this turned up that it's quite a big shop, so I've put it into two lots today. So I'll show you all of the sort of fresh bits that I've got, and I'll show you the cupboard and cleaning bits after. So I got 2 packets of the cheese strings. I have seen that these have started to go on offer every so often now in different shops, so I'm going to keep my eye out for those. The Pilgrim's Choice Mature Cheddar, this was on a club card price. I picked up 4 of the semi-skimmed milks. I'm hoping that I've got enough room in the fridge for these because I didn't actually check first. And then I got 2 boxes of the Froobs because they're still on a club card price, which I thought was really good. And then we've got a 6-pack of just sort of berry flavoured yogurts. The ham is just a basic range one. I don't have a plan for this one yet. So it'll either be for a meal or it will be cooked and used for sandwiches. I'm not sure yet. I picked up the chicken drumstick fillets. This is the first time I'm trying them at Tesco's. I've had them from Aldi before and I was really happy with them, and they're really cheap as well. So yeah, even better. I picked up some stewing steak, and then I got some beef mince. We do buy the 20% fat one. We don't actually mind it. I say that's all down to personal choice. I know a lot of people buy the like 5% fat one. So yeah, that's down to your choice. We picked up the pork loin joint. This was on a club card price. To be honest, most of the meat I think was either on a club card price or the sort of Aldi price match things. So I got a large whole chicken. So I only will need one of these joints this week. So I say they'll just end up, whatever's not used will go in the freezer. I picked up our usual 15 Yorkshire puddings. These are just the really cheap ones. I think they're like 46 pence or something, but they're absolutely fine for us. I picked up a cabbage. This is actually for the dog. I've said it before, I do cook up meat and veg for her to add to her biscuit meal. So I say some bits disappear and you don't see them in my meal plan, but that's where they've gone. So I got some small bananas and then a bag of brown onions because I was almost out of these. Next, we picked up the gala apples. They were on a club card price as well. I think they were like 89p, which was a really good price, I thought. I've actually picked up the perfectly imperfect carrots this time. I knew that I'm doing up the dog food and I needed just a bigger bag of them, and rather than buying 2 separate bags of the other ones, I thought I'd give this one a go. And then I got some baby potatoes. I'm not again sure. I normally do my meal plan first, but I haven't done this time before I went shopping. So I'm hoping that it'll all slot in somewhere in the meal plan, I'm sure. I picked up a red cabbage, and this is something that we normally cook up all together, and then I will freeze tubs of it because we don't use the whole cabbage in one go, but rather than it going to waste, that's what we do with it. And then I got a 4-pack of the beef burgers. So this was everything fresh-wise that we got, and I will now show you all the cupboard and cleaning bits that we picked up. So here's the other half of my shop. It's not a huge amount here, but it was quite an expensive shop for us this week. So I will show you what I picked up. So to start with, I picked up some of these almond fingers. This is perfect sort of just to go off in packed lunches and things like that. And the Kit Kats, I actually ordered timeouts, but they substituted it for these. But I'm not bothered by that. I accepted that one this time and it's perfectly fine. We got some tuna chunks in spring water. And then I picked up 2 cans of the custard. These were on a club card price. I know that you can get cheaper custard, but there are some things that our family aren't willing to compromise on in regards to price and the taste of it. And custard is just one of those things that we really like, the ambrosia one, or if you make your own, like I think it's birds. So that's a nice one as well. But I was quite happy to buy the Tesco's yeast extract instead of Marmite. So I say we do it on different things. And the washing powder that I picked up, again, it's another one of those really weird ones because during the winter months, whilst I'm drying a lot of the clothes inside, I do find that I go for more name brands. Whereas in the summer, when everything's being dried outside and it's dry in a day, I will probably go back to just the Tesco's brand stuff. So I say it's all down to the time of the year and sort of how we're feeling as to what we actually buy at the time. I picked up some of the Tesco's anti-bac multi-purpose cleaner just for sort of kitchen sides and things. I got the Nescafe Gold Blend coffee. I'm still really sad because they have not had back the smooth one, or at least I've not seen it come back in yet. So I might need to go into store to go see if I can get some of that, or into a different shop and see, because my husband actually gets indigestion with coffee, but that one seems to work really well with him. I picked up 2 of the ibuprofen packets, and then I got 2 of the white medium breads. These are just gonna go for packed lunches and just in the freezer as such. I did get a face scrub there that I actually missed out, I think. So yeah, sorry about that. I have the Pano Chocs. I've got 2 packets of these. Again, we just really like having these in the cupboard, that if my son's late going off out in the morning or anything, someone can just grab one and it's really easy. Then I got 2 boxes of the Stockwell tea bags. We're okay with these. Again, cheaper brand, but we're all right with it. And then a big 5 kilogram bag of sugar. So this was everything that we picked up this week. There's a lot of meat in here, so I don't feel too bad about the price that we spent. And obviously you've got the big box of washing powder. So I will put the total cost that this shop came to up now. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of meat in there, so I'm kind of okay with this one. I do think that I'm going to need to get a little bit better at my meal planning, because I didn't actually check the cupboards this week before I went, but I'll show you our meal plan now anyway. So here are our meals for this week. I'll be honest, it's kind of simple this week, which I'm okay with. Again, Sunday's always a roast. I say, you've been here before, you'll know that I don't change it. I actually think I need to do a new meal plan sheet, because I don't actually use half of this. And I say my writing always ends up a little bit squashed or hanging over. But Mondays, we're going to have chicken wraps, because I've got odd bits in the freezer. You know what it's like when you use only half a packet of something here and there, and then you just end up with odd bits in your freezer. So that's kind of what I've got with the southern fried chicken from, like, there's Iceland bags out there, and then there's whole fillet ones that we had from Iceland before. So I've got a few chicken breasts or chicken fillets that I need to get used up. On Tuesday, sadly, me and my husband are going to be going to a funeral during the daytime. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let the kids pick what they would like for tea on Tuesday, just something easy. It normally involves pasta with them, to be honest. That's kind of where they would gravitate towards. So we'll see that one on the day. On Wednesday, I'm going to do a Cajun chicken pasta meal. We've had this one before, and I say we really enjoy this one. Thursday, we're going to just go simple with a fry up. I don't think I've got all of the bits in for a fry up. I've got no black pudding or white pudding. I say some people have all different things. I haven't got any mushrooms in at the minute, so it's kind of like a bit of a fry up, bit of a breakfast type thing, but sausages, bacon. I've got some cheesy hash browns still, and baked beans, eggs, just something simple like that night. Friday, I'm going to try a slow cooker chicken Alfredo. Now, I don't get on very well with my slow cooker. I'll be completely honest with you. I'd sooner use the pressure cooker than I would the slow cooker. But I do want to give it a go, because it's one of those appliances that you buy, you've got really good intentions of using it, but never get around to actually trying it out. So I've had a couple of bad experiences with this one, and I've even tried recipes from Board at Lunch and stuff like that, which they look really nice recipes, but I don't know what I do with it. It could be a case of my slow cooker is not the best. It was just one from Aldi. So yeah, either equipment or me, but it doesn't go right. So we'll see how that one comes out. And then on Saturday, I'm hoping that I can do a slow cooker beef curry. So we will see how it comes out. I say we may be moaning at the end of the week and like it ends up in the bin, because I'll be honest, one of my slow cooker meals has gone in the bin before, and we flew down to the takeaway to go get some fish and chips because there was far too much sriracha in it, and the garlic, the flavors were not good at all. So yeah, we've not had great experiences, so we'll see how it goes anyway. So you might have to join for Meals of the Week on Monday to see if it was a complete disaster or not. So that is it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like or subscribe. I'd love to have you here, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.